peace, and blessings, my loves, grand rising, grand day, golden rising, rich rising, infinite rising, wherever you are in this lovely universe. Thank you for tuning into my channel, House of Black Obsidian. I am your lovely hostess, the High Priestess Oracle, the Oracle High Priestess, Oya Aj. And I'm doing readings for Sagittarius, all right? And that could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, or wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart. Or maybe you don't have Sagittarius in your chart and you're cross-watching. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment or two if the video resonates with you. If the video doesn't resonate, no worries. Put it on the table, push it back out into the universe. Or just circle back around for another Sagittarius who may need the message, all right? Today we are using the Moonology Oracle deck and the Mythical Goddess Tarot. So, Sag, you have the full moon in Virgo, and it says you are good enough. Uh-oh. And then the new moon eclipse, expect powerful changes. With the tarot, you have the Seven of Wands, Pessimism. And then you have the Six of Fire, which is forgiveness, to the Great Void, a DT card, right? To the Ten of Seas of Purity. All right, so this is really interesting because typically, Sagittarius, you do not have a pessimistic point of view or like a skewed mindset. You're typically pretty optimistic and outgoing and open about things, but something's got you a little off kilter here because even you have the full moon Virgo, you're not feeling like you are able to do something. And that energy is holding you captive right now, okay? You need to tap into your heart center and to forgiveness in order to birth whatever this is that you're trying to bring forth and go through another dark night of the soul, or go into the void to tap into this energy so you can be transformed. Realizing that forgiveness has nothing to do with those other people or persons, whatever. It all has to do with you. And once you deal with this energy, okay, you're going to be able to rebirth some light that comes from within and out, okay? Your creative power, your primal energy. And you're going to come out pure and whole from this other side of whatever this is. This aspect of forgiveness, whatever this is holding you captive and has been for a while. I heard this is the last straw. So this may be the last, not the last healing that you need to do, because we're always constantly healing and evolving. But in order for you to step into this next level, into this expected powerful change, and able to birth something new, you have to go through this, step out of the space of pessimism and forgive whatever this is, because it's making you feel that you're not good enough. Yeah, once you step into the space of forgiveness, it's going to ignite something within you and a space of purity. Like I said, each one of these cards have a lighting or something close to the heart chakra. This is all after you this card of forgiveness, okay? It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humbled to the point of being self effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card can suggest you may be underrating yourself. You have been, you do not have to be flashy, but quietly certain that you are good enough. At the end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer the question, have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good uh, for someone else. For some of you, I'm getting this strong inclination that this pessimistic attitude is your own self doubt. This really doesn't have anything to do with anybody else, or it could be an energy of someone that you surround yourself with that makes you doubt yourself. And this doesn't happen often, but when that energy and that pessimistic energy sets in, it cancels out everything you are birthing or attempting to birth. All right, pessimism and forgiveness. This is the Seven of Wands, pessimism, moon in Aquarius. A woman imagines herself to be stuck inside a box like a prison of her own making. Her pessimism has created a mental outlook of self imposed limitations. She's projecting these attitudes into her world and they are reflected back to her. She has trapped herself in the seven dimensions of hell on earth, even though in reality she could walk out of her self made prison at any time. This card serves as a stark reminder that you perceive the world and attitudes you hold towards others determine the quality and choices of your life. Being boxed into limited hellish reality can show addiction to negativity and pessimism. Explore and root out habit patterns in yourself for anticipating the worst possible outcome and finding negative qualities in others. Now it's time to give thanks for all you have with a positive new perspective and change your world. The Six of Fire, forgiveness. Jupiter and Leo, a shining princess with flame heart and a robe of roses, holds her hands out to others in loving forgiveness. Her focus is turned inward, her passion For source radiating outward in blessing, she embodies the expansion of light offered from the heart to the world when it's all forgiven and loved without limits. The priestess of forgiveness, and I said the princess earlier, it's the priestess. The priestess of forgiveness comes to you when it's time for you to examine your heart to find where you have been withholding love for yourself and others. Forgiveness is essential now to letting the loving light of Goddess fill your heart. Let your ego and judgment of others go forever by opening to the absolution she represents. Let your world and your DNA be transformed through the power of forgiveness. Like I said earlier, that forgiveness isn't for the other people, it is for you. Forgiveness is for you to do the work, not for you to go to someone and expect an apology. But some people don't even know what they're apologizing for. Forgiveness has everything to do with your heart, your self worth, you feeling you're good enough. It really doesn't have anything to do with that person. Because if that person apologizes, is that going to make you feel any better? No. Because their apology may not even be sincere. They may truly not even give a fuck. So you need to lead from a space of forgiving yourself. All right. Expect powerful change. New moon in eclipse. If you want information that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome of the situation you are asking about, then this is it. Like, okay, so like this other so what I ended up doing was breaking the cards up, okay? Um Under you are good enough is the pessimism and the forgiveness card, and then under expect proper changes is the great void, the DT, and the 10 of C's, right? So like total opposite energies. Okay. You got pessimistic over here, then you got over here like I can do anything I can, imagine pretty much type energy. You have this optimistic type energy, like this magic, like I can do whatever I put my heart, my mind, my soul into. Where on this side, it's the pessimistic. So you know how in some of the movies, like the cartoons, well, you have the devil on your shoulder and the angel. That's what you're going through right now. And it's not funny because I totally feel it because I can attest. Anyway, this is a card of beginning that are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new direction you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you were at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason, and you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Mm. Never mind the past, life evolves every single day. Yes, yes, 8,000 times. Yes, you are being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important time. This is an important turning point in your life. The new moon eclipse is among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It is though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes divine goddess or spirit to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening, when you pull this card is a powerful affirmation of positive turnaround. Aditi is the Hindu goddess of all gods and goddesses, the great room of the primordial abyss that precedes creation. From the ultimate void, she gives birth to the stars and planets, pure divinity. Aditi exists before the time as the infinity of mother space. All creation is conceived and born from the fertile void of her emptiness. The deity is the mother of all. Her womb holds the totality of birth yet unborn, vast and limitless, with all possibilities to come. She is the great mystery that dwells in the ethers, who fulfills every desire, nourishes all life. Diti comes during this time of the great void that precedes transition. She is the emptiness that must be acknowledged when the way before you is dark and unclear, helping you to face the unknown with surety and without fear. So this energy is counseling out that pessimistic energy. But first, you need to tap into your heart space of forgiving self forgiveness, and do it without fear. A deity allows you to see the results of your actions before acting, to use the fertile seed times to gain a new perspective and access fresh ideas. Deity holds all possibilities of your future, which becomes clear through self reflection and understanding. Before your world is manifested, a deity brings all possibilities to you for creating the world of substance to come. The Ten of Seas, which is purity, Mars, and Pisces. This sea goddess lives in the essence of purity. Her heart, beautiful, reflects the radiance of her pure heart, embodying the divine principle that what is inside is on the outside, as above, so below. So the world within is the world without. The world without is the world within. Through this principle, you are shown that the purity of heart lights your path. All that is felt and experienced in the accurate mirror of what is harbored in the heart. She reminds you to let your feelings and experience of the highest quality of love, that your life may shine back to you the purity of who you are, and thereby know your own divinity. Step out of this space of pessimism and step into first forgiving yourself, and then you're going to find that divine spark within to um, begin manifesting whatever you want. Like I said, this energy over here, this typically isn't like you. So, have you recently had someone from your past step back into your energy? That person is bringing that type of pessimistic, negative energy, but this was meant to happen because there's still some healing there that you need to go through when it comes to that person. And this isn't necessarily about Again, that person apologizing, excuse me, it's more so about you forgiving yourself for making those decisions in the past, um, and how you ended up where you are now. Because if you don't, essentially you're self-destructing your own heart's desire. So you're self-sabotaging yourself and what you're trying to bring forth. All right. That completes my messages for my Sagittariuses. All right. And that could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, or wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment or two if the video resonates with you. If the video doesn't resonate, no worries. Push it back out into the universe, okay? Or let it circle back around for another Sagittarius who needs the message. So, real quick, shuffling the cards some more, and you had Kali, the death card, come out, to the crone of ascension, to integrity, to the chariot, and the wise woman, which is Sophia. So you need to kill this negative energy that you are having, this pessimistic energy that this person brings. And this person also could be a Scorpio, okay? Or has some type of scorpion energy, all right? But you need to ascend past that energy and have some integrity within yourself and what you're trying to do fast so that you can bring in the wisdom that you need to move forward and to bring in these powerful changes. All right. Ashe, Saggies. Have an amazing day.